Hey guys, it's Roxanne from RoxanneLynch.com. Happy Saturday. Whoop, 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 whoop. Happy Saturday. I'm so excited. You know why I'm excited? It's like, because you know what? Well, actually, I don't really have a really great reason to be excited except for it's Saturday. And I have to admit that I'm excited every day. So it's like, it is so funny because I'm thinking about that. I was popping on and I was going through some notes because I really love reviewing my old notes. It re-inspires me, it reignites me, and it makes me think about everything that was so wonderful and exciting, you know, back when I very first got started, you know, with my very first MLM. And it's like, just, it totally relights me and reignites my fire. So I want to share out some ideas with you because I want to ask you, what gear is your powerhouse in? And knowing that, you know, our mind is the largest and the strongest muscle that we have within our bodies, right? And if it's not in the right gear, sometimes it can cause us some struggles. So when you guys are popping in, definitely say hi. You know, tell me how the weather is in your neck of the woods. Definitely, it's still really bejesus cold here, and I shoveled snow twice today. So I'm still shoveling snow, and well, thank goodness that shoveling snow was great exercise. So let's jump into this. So I thought this was the very perfect subject for today being Saturday. And you know why? Is because, you know what, we finished up the week and people are, woohoo, it's Friday. It's like, hey Anthony, I think that was you. And you guys are popping in, say hi. So knowing that there's so many of us that are, you know, have a 9-to-5 job or work shift work or work part-time or even work from home. You know what, there's stuff that we have to get done within our day. And then I thought today is Saturday, and then we have one more day off till the majority of my friends and most of my clients, you know, work full-time and part-time. So they're headed back to their jobs, okay? And I do have some ladies and gentlemen that absolutely adore their jobs, and you know, their business is just their side hustle, and they want to leave it that way. But there's some of us that want our little side hustle, you know, our business to, you know, accommodate us with a full-time income, so, you know, we can have some of our dreams and our wants and wishes to come true. So if we don't have our head in the game, as my dad used to say, if we don't have our mind, that our powerhouse in the right gear, you know, we can be having some struggles. So that's why I want to talk to you guys about this today. So when we're making sure that, you know, we're coming down into Friday, and I remember back in, I think it was September of 15 was, you know, when I quit my job, and I decided that I have to make this network marketing thing work, come hell or high water. I don't want to work there anymore. It was super toxic, super stressful. So, you know, I made that decision, and I decided I have to grow wings, and I did figure it out. Have a lot of scraped knees, and that's why I get to share these like stories with you on my life. And because I want to use my pains and struggles to help you guys shorten your learning curve and be able to make it an easier transition with a lot less stress and a lot more feeling of being blessed within your business. So many of us, and myself included back in the day, I was struggling from that mindset of, you know, being in work mode where you know, I was stressed and I was frustrated. I had a lot of pain in my life and within my business. You know, I was filled with negativity and frustration. I had such fear and such doubts. And unfortunately, I couldn't just leave my job at my job site. Does this make sense to you guys? Do you guys bring your job, unfortunately, home with you sometimes? Mash those emoticons. Let me know if that happens to you and I wasn't alone. Because I know that when you're in that work mindset and then you come home and you're dealing with friends and family and supper and, you know, paying bills online and kids' activities, it's hard to get us right back up into, you know, that excitement mode of, you know, have an adventure. We're in an adventure right now, right? Have a business, so we have to bounce back into high energy, and we're eager to discover. We're working with clients, we're working with potential prospects, we're excited and we're chasing change, and we're excited about that adventure, and we're super high energy because we want to discover. There's so much joy and goodness going on within our business and our world. So I'm asking you guys, what gear is your powerhouse in? What gear is your mind in within your day? So does this begin to make sense? When you guys are popping in, say hi. Tell me, nod your heads. Is this starting to make a little bit of sense? Because I have some ideas and I have some tips and solutions to maybe help break some of those patterns and break some of those habits, because it is our habits that dictate our activities and our actions, and of course we know that it is our actions and activities that dictate our results. So the only way we can change our results, which is what we want, is to do some shifting within our powerhouse. You guys nodding your head? Can you guys mash some of those emoticons for me? You guys agreeing with me? Definitely. Okay, so I thought, like I said, today was Saturday. It's like that. It's not Wednesday in the middle of your hump week, in the middle of your hump day in your week. So this is Saturday, and it is the division between the week past and going into the week forward. So we're thinking about that. I wrote some notes, because I want to keep on track. So we want to make sure that, knowing that if we're going to be having our powerhouse in the right mindset and break from our work mindset back into that high energy, into that adventure, to be in adventure mode within our business. And I thought that was a great one, because if we're in adventure, if someone's thinking about adventure, everything becomes more exciting. Truly, I do truly do believe that. So if we can be in adventure mindset mode, there's some tips that can help make that happen back faster for us. So first of all, if we want to be in adventure mode, we want to be in learning, we want to be able to seek to understand and get excited, is first of all, if you're struggling, within your life or your business, I want you to begin to contemplate the idea. And these are not must-dos, these are just my suggestions because they worked for me. They were things that I'd had to do. And, even though I struggled for months within my business, I made the decision I had to change my circle of association. I had to start hanging around online and offline with people that were a lot more uplifted and joyous, a lot more spontaneous, being creative. They're being very, very creative. They're always seeking to understand and seeking to solve the problem. Like it was just a challenge. It was just a problem, but they always believed 100% that they were going to somehow solve that problem. So, whether that meant juggling 3 oranges, 2 remote controls and an apple to make it happen, they made it happen. So I decided that I had to increase my circle of association. So I actually started booking more calls with my mentors. I started reaching up, way above to my tippity-toppity leaders at that time, and really were hanging on to their coattails and their shirt tails because, like I said, I had a super stressful, toxic job, and I needed to be able to leave that at work, leave my job at work, and stop bringing it home with me that was affecting my business that I was trying to build at home, part-time. So increasing your circle of association is imperative, okay? The second tip I have for you guys is to dig into a new book, okay? So do some online shopping or go to a bookstore, get out of your place and space of your mind if you've even if you haven't read all the books in your library, because I know I have books in my library that I bought that I haven't yet read, but do something new and fresh and empower yourself with a new book. Give that gift of excitement to invest in yourself, to go spend $10, $15, or $20 on a new book that is going to re-inspire you, because and it's no different than girls spending money on their hair or their fingernails or buying some new makeup. You're investing in yourself, but it's more than just a physical attribute, it's a mental attribute that you're choosing to make yourself worthy and deserving of investing within your brain, okay? And that is super important. So go dig into a new book, have some fun, talk to your circle of your new association out there, and ask them, say, hey, what is the hottest book that you read in 2016? Or ask your audience on Facebook, ask your audience, what is the best book that you read? Because I need to go shop, but I need a new book. The other thing is go back and chat with your mentors or your coaches, or heck, reach out to me and ask to be challenged. Ask to be pushed a little bit. Ask to be moved forward where you have to grow a new skill set and challenge yourself, because challenges create that creative thought and really get your brain back into that powerhouse for you and your beloved business, for the reasons that you have a home-based business, whether it's online or at home. So ask to be challenged, ask to do something a little bit more difficult and stretch your brain. Creates those new patterns of thought and is very enlightening, very empowering, because it's very exciting, because it's something you've never done before. And you know that someone's going to be there to help you with it if you have struggles, right? Someone's not going to ask you to do something that they don't believe that you're not capable of getting done. So accept those challenges, seek them out and ask for them. Say, okay, I'm doing this, this, and this, and this within my business. These are my average results of my week. What more could I be doing? And it's something that I reflect on every week. Sunday's my reflection day. How did my week go? Was it good, bad, ugly? What was going great? What wasn't going so great? And tweak and reflect. And then often I say, okay, what can I do that's a little bit more? I'm not saying like 300% more. I'm saying 50% more. Up your game just a little bit. Stretch yourself a little bit every time. And you're going to get much better results with everything within your life and your business. Okay, the other one is reaching down and helping another person. So reach down into your team. Or reach into and help a friend, maybe not even in business, but in life. Going down and reaching down and helping someone with their pains and struggles will lift you up. Same thing, it helps create those new creative mindsets and adventures, excitement, because you're reaching out with your heart and your hands and your head and your brain and really helping another person. You're putting some extra skin in the game and helping alleviate someone else's pains and problems by giving them, your solutions, your ideas, your heart, okay? And sometimes even a few tears, and that's a good thing, okay? So reach down often and lift other people up constantly, all the time. And last but not least is, when was the last time you really had to look at your why? Like, honestly, when was the last time you really thought about, why the heck am I doing this? Why am I doing what I'm doing every day? And it's okay to question yourself, because you know what? As you grow and develop as a human being, as a woman, as a man, our whys of why we started maybe our home-based business or online network marketing, whatever it is, will change. Everything is always going to change because we're humans. We're changing all the time. Our world and environment is changing all the time. Circumstances of friends and family and our jobs and our spouses and kids change all the time. So our why might have changed a little bit. And if you haven't taken that time to reflect back on it and really, if you haven't taken that time to reflect on it, it's really hard to stay ignited. It's really hard to close your eyes and get all excited about it all over again, because you haven't taken that time to know that you can snap your fingers and in 30 seconds close your eyes and going, yes, it's it. We're back on fire. I'm back on track. I got my staff and I'm on fire, and off I go. I've reignited. I'm back in adventure mode. I'm back in excitement mode, instead of, rebuilding that powerhouse. So when you guys are saying hi, I go, hey, Leslie, Dora, Anna, Janessa, Kimberly, Randine. Great to see you guys. Awesome. Say hi. Say hi. Happy Friday. So anyway, I'm going to leave you guys with those points, and I'm going to flesh them out a little bit like I always do. I look forward to seeing you guys on the sunny side of life. Like I said, I'm really excited. I've been working on the last slides for week number 3 of our boot camp. This was just part of a little bit of a mindset shakeup. And delving into that. I look forward, if you guys have any questions about, kicking some spring butt, if you need more inspiration, if you need more uplifting, if you really need help to get your powerhouse back in the game, ask me about the $10 10-day risk-free trial to jump into the boot camp, because it is absolutely amazing. We have women and guys working at their own paces. So, this is on your plan, your life, your schedule. You're not, it's a guide, and we're here for you every day. But, we're not going to be pushing you or chasing you to do anything with our other jobs and family and friends. So pop into the boot camp, ask me questions about it. I'm happy to give you a little virtual tour and show you and tell you what it's all about, of how it can help you and your beloved business really kick some butt this spring. So I will talk to you guys on the sunny side of life tomorrow on Sunday. Bye, guys. Night night.